Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, May 15th, 2016, and I'm still on my quest for some jungle tree saplings. And at the end of last episode I thought there would be a jungle over there, but no, it's just an oak tree forest. But nevertheless, this oak tree forest could be interesting, and so I like to explore said forest. And yeah, now I can reclaim my bed, I can reclaim my torch, and I can descend down to the swamp area and swim over to said oak tree forest. And yeah, do you know that phenomenon that it's weekend, you like to sleep a little bit longer, but for some strange reason you wake up around 7 AM or so and then you can't fall asleep again, and so you're just lying in your bed and you think about things you could do, but you don't want to get up because yeah, it's weekend and you had the idea of sleeping a little bit longer. And yeah, so this problem happened to me yesterday morning, and so I was lying in my bed, and then I came up with the idea that I could catch up on some YouTube videos I wanted to watch for a very long time, and so I grabbed my tablet and I watched those videos, and in this case it was more or less a productive morning. But yeah, it's still a very strange phenomenon when you lie in your bed and you wanted to sleep longer, but you can't sleep anymore. And wow, those trees are fantastic. I like those gigantic trees. That's cool. That's really amazing. Wow, I'm over the moon. I'm really over the moon exploring that forest. QL, that's fantastic. I like to have those huge trees next to my tower. This would be cool. Yeah, I have to think about having those gigantic oak trees next to my tower. This would be fantastic. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about this strange phenomenon, and I wanted to ask you, do you have those problems as well, or am I just an awkward person? Well, I'm indeed an awkward person, but am I even more awkward that I do have those strange phenomena, or is this just a normal thing that this happens to everyone? So yeah, well, I think this was another awkward introduction into the coffee break. So case in point, I am indeed an awkward person. And well, speaking of watching YouTube videos on my tablet, it's always problematic to leave a comment with my tablet because I don't know, the mobile YouTube app is a little bit weird. It's yeah, I don't know, it's all the time. Well, on the one hand, it's already strange to write on the tablet, and then I'm never sure what account this YouTube mobile app is using, and so I always opt out on leaving a comment from my tablet, and I always think, okay, I will leave a comment later on from my computer, but then I'm too busy and I forgot about this. And at the end of the day, I feel totally bad because, yeah, I really wanted to show my appreciation, and I really wanted, or I really like to give the content creators a good feeling that, well, their content is amazing, and I really wanted to, yeah, make sure that they are, well, happy more or less, because yeah, as a content creator, I'm a content creator myself, and so I know that feeling, that it feels really good and it's really motivating when you get comments and you get positive feedback, and this really motivates you to continue doing this whole YouTube business and putting out content. And if you don't get comments, or you get negative comments or so, then it feels bad. And the same thing applies, of course, to the strange like situation. Well, I know, well, to me, likes and dislikes aren't really that important, or I don't really care about them. But on the other hand, when I see that some videos get likes and other videos don't, then yeah, I don't know. It still leaves to some degree. I noted that it impacts a little bit my motivation in general concerning YouTube and doing this YouTube thing. And yeah, in this case, I always like to leave a comment or so, and when in the end, ooh, there's some iron. I like to grab that iron while no, I don't think that my diamond pickaxe is that, well, it's a little bit faster to use the diamond pickaxe, so yeah, why not using the diamond pickaxe, but this fortune isn't helping us so much. And yeah, then at the end of the day, I feel bad that I haven't managed to leave a comment. And well, the same thing applies to replying to a message as well. I try my very best to answer your comments because I really appreciate if someone leaves a comment. But I'm also in contact with some of you via Twitter or Skype or so. And yeah, we have some lengthy conversations going, and that's pretty cool, and I really enjoy it. And yeah, so I'm always happy when I get a reply, but then I'm often so busy that it takes me several days until I can. Wow, here are so many great and huge and gigantic oak trees. That's fantastic. That's really a great area. I like it. I'm over the moon. That's fantastic. And yeah, I start to feel bad then because I really want to reply, but all the time I think, okay, I can now reply to a message or so, then yeah, something else pops up and this needs to be done first, and so I'm doing this, and suddenly it's evening and I haven't replied to that message, and then I start to feel bad again. And yeah, I just like to, or I just want to apologize for this problem, and I really appreciate to write with you and to have a conversation going. And I don't know what exactly my problem is, why it's floating flower. That's cool. Floating flower. Wow, nice. And yeah, I'm really sorry, and I always try to answer as fast as possible, and I often feel so bad when I answer a message and the next day I get a reply or so, and it's basically an instant reply, and I think, oh dear, I'm a terrible human being. I can't really reply in time to my friends, and yeah, then I start to feel bad again. So yeah, I'm really sorry, and along those lines, it's also a little bit, yeah, I don't know. I wish I would be a little bit more active on the comment section to, yeah, get in contact with other content creators, to maybe do some co-ops or get some other interesting things going. But there's just one single block of iron, so I will opt out on that. But yeah, then I have also I like to leave meaningful comments. So I'm not a person who just likes to write fantastic video and then that's it. No. When I write something, I really like to address the video itself and the opinion of the content creator or whatever this video was about. And well, this of course takes a little bit longer than just leaving a comment, well, fantastic video or so. And yeah, in the end, I don't leave a comment, and yeah, I don't know. This is really an awkward feeling, and I think I could be more known or a little bit more popular if I would be different in this point. But oh well. Yeah. So what else? Yeah, today. Well, for me, it's still in the future, but for you, it's already in the past, is the next Formula One race. And I'm already looking forward to watch the next Formula One race. Formula One is more or less the only sport I watch on a regular basis on TV. I'm not so much into football or anything else. And speaking of football, I think this year is once again the European Championship in football or something like this, and I'm already afraid of this because then everyone or the whole world will go crazy all about their strange football sing and football players, and 22 persons are standing on a field and chasing after one single ball. And I don't know, this whole thing is totally strange and absolutely not interesting to me, but apparently it's very popular here in Germany. And yeah, so not only I have to endure the summer and the hot temperatures, I then have to endure the strange football situation. So yeah, but I think I will come back to this once this strange football thing begins. And speaking of European things, I think this evening is the Eurovision Song Contest. This is also a very awkward and strange show that is popular all across Europe. Basically, each country sends one artist, one singer to that event, and they all perform their song. And at the end of that show, all the European countries are voting for their favorites, and this is then the winner of the European Eurovision Song Contest. And well, it's interesting apparently for many persons or people, but to me, it's not my type of music, and so I'm all the time surprised when they start to talk about this. And I never heard of any one of those artists who sing there, and I even don't know what song Germany is sending to this event. And yeah, but apparently this is popular, and I'm not interested in this. And so once again, I am apparently a very awkward person, and there is a spider approaching me. Hi, guy. Take my oh dear. Take my diamond sword. All right, good. So yeah, time to sleep. And well, the last thing I wanted to discuss. I still haven't found a jungle. That's interesting. Which way do I want it to go? Where's my compass? My compass is there, so I wanted to move that way. All right. Oh dear, this guy has a very bad day. Yeah. I think he has a severe sunburn. All right. What do I wanted to say? Oh yeah. I'm currently about to plan or to begin my next study for my PhD. And well, I need participants, of course, for that study, and who play the game, and yeah, to just see if they learn something from playing that game. And yeah, the most, or as the game is about the content of our lecture, it's obvious, or it's pretty easy to just use some undergrads who are participating in said lecture. And yeah, so the main idea is basically I have a study, and my participants are undergrads that are participating in the lecture. And of course I need to sort their consent, and so I had a document they had to sign, and on this document I also asked them to give me information when they are available, so that I can schedule some appointments, and that I can yeah, prepare some groups, so that everything is ready. And this was the thing throughout, or this happened during the last few weeks. And this last Thursday, I posted the groups, and then within 24 hours, I think I got 2 or 3 messages that the students like to switch their groups because they don't have time, or they have other plans or whatever. And at this point I asked myself, well, in the document that where I asked for your consent, I also informed you about that this study will take place somewhere at the end of May to the end of June. And you had to sign that document, and so you also had to sign the dates when you are available. And suddenly you come up and say, well, I don't have time anymore. So yeah, undergrads are strange species, and that's all the time weird. And well, those are the problems I have to deal with to get my PhD at some point. And yeah, that's not the most fun thing to do. And it's sometimes a little bit annoying that, well, you have all the time those problems. And but yeah, I hope everything will work out as intended, that I can get some good results, and that, well, I have good groups, that the groups are balanced, and I hope there aren't any more problems also. But yeah, I just wanted to bring you up to speed what is going on in my research. And okay, I think that's enough of myself. Well, the next part of that coffee break will be also about myself, or about my life or so, because now it's question time. And as a reminder, if you have a question about myself, about something or a certain topic or so, just enter or just leave a comment with that question, and I will try my very best to answer this question. And last time I answered all the questions from Nexus, and now it's time for a question from Weekend Game. And Weekend Game asks, no, I already answered that superpower question. I should remove that from the document. Does Germany have any interesting foods? German food isn't very popular here. Weekend Game lives in the States, for reference. Though what? No. So German food isn't very popular here, though people do eat bratwurst and sauerkraut at some events. Yeah, sauerkraut. Well, sauerkraut is more or less popular here in Germany, but I'm not a sauerkraut person. If there's nothing else to eat, then I would of course eat sauerkraut, but as long as I do have other choices, I will always opt out on sauerkraut, because no, it's not my favorite type of food. So I'm probably not a typical German also, but yeah, bratwurst. Bratwurst is also quite common. Interesting foods. Oh, by the way, other German, well, I'm not quite sure if this is just a German food, but other food that I'm not very happy about is asparagus. Especially the environment, or there's an area around or next to Berlin where they are very famous for their asparagus, and apparently they produce the best asparagus of Germany or so, I don't know, but no, I am not into asparagus, and it's the same thing as with sauerkraut. As long as I can opt out on that, I will do this, because I'm not a sauerkraut person, I'm not an asparagus person. And yeah, okay, interesting foods. Well, we do have a lot of interesting foods, I guess. Of course, I have to start with the famous Schweinsbraten. It's basically roasted pork, and you get some dumplings to this. So Knödel in German are the German dumplings. And well, that's one of my favorite German dishes. Schweinsbraten is all the time amazing. Then, speaking of pork, we also have Schweinshaxe, which is grilled pork hock. This is also very delicious and very famous here in the region where I'm living now. And if you go to, well, more in the region of Berlin where I was born, then we have Eisbein. Eisbein is once again pork hock, but this time it's not grilled. This time it's boiled. So you have two, well, we are once again back in a huge oak tree forest. That's cool. So we have two different ways of preparing pork hock. The first time, or one method is to grill it. The other method is to boil it. And yeah, usually you get sauerkraut and potatoes to both dishes, and so I opt out on the sauerkraut section and I just eat some more potatoes. But yeah, it's quite delicious. Both things are quite delicious. So yeah, we have this. Then very famous for the Bavarian. Oh, that's cool. Some colored clay. I think I like to. Now I need to Oh dear, this was bad. Ooh, and my food bar. Ooh, I haven't paid attention to my food bar. I like those colorful blocks. I really like to obtain some of them, but I'm not quite sure which color I like to have and what I will do with it. But maybe I will grab one color of each. Wow, that's beautiful. Cool. Yeah, I really like to do something with this color. Will I come back to this region or should I do this right away? And I don't know how am I doing here? I'm getting encumbered. I need jungle tree. That's bad, that's bad. Well, I can leave the flowers behind. But what colors do I like to take with me? Okay, yeah, then very famous for, well, this is more for the Bavarian region, is Weißwurst. That's basically white sausages, and well, some might say that's an acquired taste. I don't know. I think they are okay. They are delicious when you occasionally eat them, and usually you get them with some pretzels, and that's really a nice and delicious food. So I enjoy some Weißwurst from time to time. And speaking of sausages, the region or the Berlin area is famous for its currywurst. Currywurst is a large sausage which is mostly grilled or fried, and it's covered in spicy ketchup with some curry powder, and that's also a very interesting, more or less fast food. It tastes good. Usually it's served with some fries, and yeah, from time to time I like. Do I get more if I do this? No, I'm just a little bit faster. What do we have already? Sunset? Wow, that's fast. So okay, let's just grab some. I think I can use my normal pick. Let's grab some more of this. And yeah, so what have I said? Currywurst. Yeah, currywurst is interesting. As I said, it's a large sausage grilled or fried with spicy ketchup and curry powder. Then if you go a little bit to the coastal region of Germany, one thing which is pretty good over there is plaice, and you can get your plaice with diced bacon or with North Sea shrimps, and both ways are good. While the plaice is obviously fried, and then it's covered with diced bacon or with diced North Sea shrimps. So this is cool. And okay, I think I like to move over there, and then it's time to end off this episode, unfortunately. And I think, oh dear, there's a creeper now. That's maybe I will sleep up there. Yeah, I think I will continue on that food topic in the next episode, because there are some more food I like, or some more. Oh, hi. Ow. Where is my shield? Ow. Okay. Huh? What? Huh? Where are you? Take that. Yeah, there are a lot of more German dishes I like to share with you. And wow, this region is cool. I like it. Oh, there's another. Okay, now I hope I can go to bed before all those jerks will approach me. There's my torch. Okay. And yeah, so we are now at the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. And as I said, next time I will continue with the food thing. And if you do have a question, just leave it in the comment section and I will try my very best to answer it. And so I hope you have enjoyed this episode of the Coffee Break in Minecraft. And I hope you will be joining me on Wednesday. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!